Good afternoon again. So I prepared 4 slides. Should mention that the noise and the threats in the apartment are increasing. Almost always it's because the retaliation of the operators to things that they do that they don't like. I don't know what they don't like. Maybe they don't like. Mostly they don't like me to tell the truth. Because they want me to lie, to tell you, no, I'm just what they whatever they want me to be. But it's not true. Why should I be whatever they want me to be? They are the scum of the earth. This is psychosis. Anyway, be it as it may, the payment is taken from the blue planet, the cell from the rock from the sun. We don't care about Israel. We don't care about the microbes. The microbe, that microbe threatening us, yelling at us, shouting at us. The people of the blue planet, the people of the third rock from the sun, are paying, and tremendously so. And today, there is no more credit to the human species. So we have 4 samples here. One from the saltwater container and 3 from the crucible, respectively the small crucible, the medium crucible, and the large one. As you can see them here, small, medium, large. So let's do it quickly because I want to continue with the paintings. I kind of want to paint at least one version of the Full Metal Jacket. Today, at least start. So this will be kind of a hasty review, just so we know that nothing very peculiar happened. So this is the saltwater container that is was very successful in the past for creating life forms and huge neos, but the problem is that it stinks like hell and that there is no air circulation because it's like all the rest of the containers, it's sealed jar. So straight off the bat, we see the typical huge neos with the Stargate, formation, which is nice. So you see very big ones here, and they all look like planets, a little bit like planets, right? With land and sea, or what's the correct term for like oceans and Marias, or Marias and Planetias, or something like that. Marias and Planetias. Yes, I've seen pretty good big ones, and maybe if we zoom in, we'll be able to see more of the smaller ones because we mostly see big ones. But let's do it. Just so we know that we don't miss anything. This is 150. Seems like this slide contains many very big ones, but not really small ones. Like huge ones, but not small ones. I don't know why, but that's the way it is. Okay, let's leave it like that because it's of less important to me. And let's start with the crucibles. We'll start with the big one actually, the ones that we've already taken 2 samples. One like yesterday. I should remind one was taken from the top and was very heavy neos, and the other from the bottom, but we almost see no neurons at all. So this is another one that was taken from the top. But I should mention that in the meantime, I lighted like the crucible for some time, like all the three, as you can see in one of these in the like videos in this channel. So it might like add, and I've also added oil and also lighted. I mean, not for a long time, but I mean, yes, there was some fire and additional oil, which can make, I mean, make the solution more diluted, but also perhaps, I mean, more dense. It depends on the result of the fire, but shouldn't be like very, like significant because it's a very short one. See, that's a barren material, which is, I mean, it's makes sense for the crucible. This is like a nero that is eaten, like, so that's why it's golden, like he's eating something, he's after a meal. This one is a huge neon, very beautiful one actually. Very, very beautiful one. Wow. It's in the, like at the end of the slide, so I cannot get more like zoom in, but I mean it's very beautiful one. This one is also very, very beautiful. You see, it's moving, but I mean, probably with the flow, but not autonomously. But I cannot be certain. But it's very nice to see it's how it moves. I don't know what you can make of it, but I mean, you tell me. I mean, we see the movement in, I mean, relatively like nice like details, like more than the usual. So it's actually interesting. This is 64 magnification. I should remind you. Very, very nice. I mean, mostly you don't get to see like movements in such details. Even though it's probably movement inside, the flow. Even though you shouldn't like see such flows in 64 magnification. Mostly you see flows in much slower, I mean, higher magnification. It might mean that this is actually voluntary movement, which is very nice to see actually. If it is actually, I mean, I would gladly get any kind of comments from people that have experience with the microscopy. Do you have a way to say, is this voluntary movement, like of the organism or the robot, or is it movement with the flow? Even though it's kind of like should be said, like why is there a flow here? Mostly you see flows in like maximum magnification, like naturally. It seems like the guy moves, but I mean, you tell me, I don't know. It's like a moving window to another plane. Very nice. Very, very nice. Wow. Let's zoom in. So no, I mean it's too I mean it's not in the range. You see some small ones, yeah, nice. Okay, yeah, I mean, nice sample. I mean, not ton of neos, but I mean, certainly a good amount and big ones. I mean, when they're actually, when they are there, they are big, which is nice. Okay, so I'm satisfied with that. I mean, the small one. I'm not going to eat it, like to take a bite. Like I've taken like already a few spoons from the small and actually from all the three and put it in a sandwich. I'm not going to do it now, but I'm certainly going to clean it and put it like probably the big one I'll create cookies of it, and the small and the medium we should see. I mean, if I want to continue with the same material, or maybe create cookies of it as well and start again, the experiment. Let me think about it. But still, let's start with the big one. But first of all, of course, we need. This was taken from the big one. Sorry. Yes. So yes, I mean, so it's great. So it's like passable for cookies. Certainly, we see quite a bit of Neros, like big ones. So yes, I will create cookies out of it, and then we will have like the big crucible, free for like new experiments. But before we do it, let's take a look at the two other samples, like the one from the medium crucible and the one from the small crucible, which might be interesting. Nice one. A lot of the breeze, very nice one actually. This looks like a meal that is killing like something, like a sausage. Very nice one. Okay, so I mean, we have a ton of Neros that are all very nice, and I'm kind of like not in the mood to do too many zoom ins, and mostly I wanted us to be sure that it's kind of like it's all there. That there are not many surprises. This one is kind of look beautiful. Let's see how it looks like. Yeah, very nice one. Even more so. No, I cannot focus here. Nice. Okay, so now let's take a look at the sample from the small one. Very nice one, like the one to the left, and another one. Yeah, I mean, so okay, we're fine. All of the three are great. I mean, with the added oil and the added light, I mean, it was fine. Like more fire. Nice one, nice, very nice. Well, okay, we'll see enough. So yes, I mean, the irony was there certainly, and I must say, I mean, I don't think I have the mood like to talk too much like on zoom ins and things like that. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a good slide. So maybe I think if I want to like keep the two smaller ones, but certainly the bigger one I'll make cookies out of it very soon. Just I mean in a bit. After maybe I'll eat lunch because I'm kind of hungry, I must say.